Good morning, student. Today we'll study the first chapter of class 12, the last lesson. This is a story about a boy that name was French and about the language of his country or his district. Now let's start this chapter. I started for school very late that morning, was in great dread of our scolding, especially because M. Hamel had said that he would question us on participle, and I did not know the first word about them. Now, in this passage, you see here one phrase is given in great dread of. It means fear of or scared of. We are scared of something means हम किसी चीज़ से डरे हुए होते हैं. Then here the passage is started and the narrator of the story, the boy French, who is a young schoolboy going to the school, and that morning he was very afraid of, he was very scared because he was late for the school, and also his teacher has announced that he will take test of them and on the topic of participle, and Frank did not know about what is about that what is participle, and he don't know about that any rules of participle, so he was very afraid of that he was very afraid and scared of that morning. Now the next passage is here. For a moment I thought of running away and spending the day out of the door. It was so warm, so bright, and the birds were chirping at the edge of the wood, and in the open field back of the sawmill, the Prussian soldiers were drilling. Now here you see the word meaning also. Here the word sawmill is given. Sawmill, it means a factory that is cutting woods, and drilling, the word second word, that it means exercising. Now, in this passage, what that our narrator has told, so Frank was at another option in his mind that he don't want to go to school. First, he was thinking that he should not go to school, and instead of that, he enjoyed the day, the warm day, and the bright weather. He described the scene of that day, and he was saying that there were birds chirping on the tree, and the noise of Russian soldiers who were doing practices, who were doing drilling behind the sawmill, that could be also heard from there. And now the next verse says, it was all much more tempting than the rule for participle, but I had the strength to resist and hurried off to school. But here our friends, he was just a little bit goodbye, and he was just thinking, no, he should not miss the school, he should go to school. So here you see the meaning tempting, it means attracting, and resist, it means to stay away. Now here the scene of outside, it was too much attractive, and then school, but friends control his temptation and he controlled his attraction, and he chose to attend the school. And now what happened here? When I passed the town hall, there was a crowd in front of the bulletin board. For the last 2 years, all our bad news had come from there. The lost battle, the draft, the orders of the commanding officer, and I thought to myself, without stopping, what can be the matter now? Now, here you see the word meaning bulletin board. Everybody is knowing that it is a notice board for putting some latest news and communication. We are using the bulletin board, and here the passage explanations are given. Passage explanation is given here. Now, when Francis decided to go to school, as Francis walked past the town hall, he noticed there is a huge crowd was near the notice board side, and now that time it was the war with Prussia, it was already begin, and 2.5 years is also it was done. Since then, all the bad news, whatever about the losing the battle and drafting and officer, whatever the news, the bad news were there, they were all were coming, or they were all were just spreading by that notice board. So now this time, Franz was thinking that what is the news right now? That everybody just gathering there, they are just thinking about and talking about the news. Now here You see here, Franz kept on walking towards the school and thought in his mind that what news could have been put up on the board. Then, as I hurried by as fast as I could go, the blacksmith watcher, who was there with his apprentice, reading the bulletin, called after me, "Don't go so fast, Bob. You'll get to your school in plenty of time." I thought he was making fun of me and reached Hammel's little garden all out of breath. Now, apprentice work, it is means the trainee. And now here, what that when he was going to school in a very hurried way, suddenly the blacksmith who were reading the news there and had come along with his trainee, he called Franz, "Don't go in such a hurry because there are plenty of time for your school. You can reach there." Frank thought that this blacksmith is making fun of him because he is already very late, so he didn't give any attention to him, and he out of breath means very hurried way he went to the school. He walked very fast. Now this one, I think these passages you have understood. Next passage in next video. Thank you.